Hello, welcome to Learning Python. In this episode, we're going to learn all about the print function. Now, the print function in Python, it's really easy. You just type in print, two parentheses, quotation marks, and hello world. It seems really easy, but there's a lot of things that you can do with it, So let's press run, see it works. But there's a lot of things that you can do with the print function, a lot of attributes that you can change, lots of that. So the print function, first one I'm going to talk about is sep. So sep here is a property. And what I'm going to do to show how this works is I'm going to create three variables. It's going to be like a date. So we'll do day is equal to like the 15th, 14th, I guess. The month is equal to 3. And the year is equal to, let's just do 2000. Okay, now I'm going to print day, month, year. And let's see what happens. Okay, so you can see it prints all of those out in order. And there's a little space in between. But how do we change the separator? Right now the separator is defaulted to a space, but we can actually change that. Plus we'll press comma, sep is equal to, and then let's try dash. So you can see that works. Now it's 14-3-2000. You can really do anything you want. You can do an asterisk, let's do a colon maybe. You can see that works. So that's how you use the sep function, or I should say attribute. So the next one I'm going to show you is end. So print has an attribute called end. So whenever you print something and press run, after that, there's always gonna be just a new line after that. So let's say I try printing just like hello. So hello world and then hello. And what's gonna happen here is that hello is gonna be printed in the next line, because after every single thing is printed, there's gonna be a new line after it. And you can actually change what's printed after this. So that's what the end property is. So end is equal to, so by default it's new line, but you could change it to, nothing. And let's say if I said it's nothing and I print hello and I run it, you can see nothing is printed after it. And you could even do like a dash. So yeah, so that's pretty useful if you want to, for a lot of things. It's like, it just saves you a bunch of time for doing a lot of stuff. So next one I'm going to show you is something called file. So with that, we're gonna have to open a file. So I'm gonna do open, and let's call it, file.txt. I'm gonna put it into write mode. And then I'm gonna assign it to a variable, call it f. And then I'm gonna close it at the end here. Okay, so in between this, I'm gonna print hello world. So by default, if I run this, it's gonna create the file, but there's not gonna be anything in there, and it prints it out on the console. But there's a way that you can print this out to the file. So instead of doing, f.write and then whatever you want there, you can do print hello world and then file, and you can set it to f, which is a little variable up here. Let's try running that. So nothing's printed out on the console, but inside here, hello world. I misspelled it, but you can see it works. So those are all the pretty cool attributes that the print function has. It's not really that simple. There's a lot of things you can do with it, and it's pretty cool. That's gonna be it for this episode. Goodbye.